Good afternoon, you guys. It's Marlene, the owner and creator of Marley Grace Creations. Welcome. I hope everybody's having a wonderful afternoon. I am doing my segment today with a group called, it's a group that Shayna put together. So it's Crafters Creations by Shayna. And I am following a sweet young lady named Miss Jim, Jef Creations. And you know, I've watched Miss Jim a lot of times and love the stuff she does. She's very wise. Hi, Carolyn. And I thought I was following her, but I'm not, which brings me to this statement. If you guys think you're following somebody, every now and then, if you're not getting notifications, go up to the top and look at the three dots and see if you actually are, because I thought I was following Miss Jam and I was not. So when I realized I didn't get a notification today, I went and checked. I am following her now, and she is a wise lady. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Wanda. Hi, Wendy. Wendy's going to be on after me, you guys. Go and click on Wendy. If you'll put your link in here. Hi, Mary, Susan. Hi, Stacy. Let's see, I did the same a week ago with you. Oh, isn't it crazy? Hi, Pinky. It is crazy. So if you go up to the top and you find those three little buttons up there, click on those and see if you're following the people that you want to be following, because sometimes for some reason Facebook just moves us off of those people. So anyway, I have 1 hour, you guys, and Wendy from Simply Bewitching Crafts is going to be following me after this. So she'll be on at 4 o'clock. You guys follow her after this. I'm not doing a pumpkin today. Believe it, I'm not doing a pumpkin today. Hi, Sherry, Mary, and Brenda. I am going to do something with birds. And anybody knows me knows I love birds. So I'm going to I've already prepped a little bit of this so you wouldn't have to just watch me paint. Hi, Carolyn and Julie. I'm sorry if I don't get everybody's comments or say hello to everybody. I'm going to try to, and if you need to ask me something and I just don't answer you and it's something you need to know, ask me again. Hi, Nancy and Bernice. Because I have 1 hour, and you guys know how hard it is for me to craft in an hour, right? Well, today I'm going to craft in an hour because that's how much time I have. So we're going to get this done. I'm going to try to be on again tonight. Later on, I have a birthday party. My grandson's birthday party's this afternoon. And that's at 5. And of course, you know, there's presents and cake and pizza and all that good stuff. So, hi, Virginia and Julie and Sandy. Thanks, you guys, for hopping on. Awesome. I appreciate that. And right now, I'm just getting a coat of just creamy white on this. And I'm going to do something with some birds. I have an IOD transfer that I'm going to put on this. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Miss Deb. How are you? You guys, if you're not watching Miss Deb's New Again, or Deb's New Again, you won't find it under Miss Deb's New Again. You need to follow her. She's a mess. Thanks, Stacy. When I turn this on, it kind of freaks me out because it just hardly makes any noise. Newbies, you will love her. Oh, thank you so much, Julie. I appreciate that. Hey, Tracy and Julie. Georgia. Let me get this little bit of paint started drying right here, and then I'm going to put some paint on the outside too. And I'm going to show you how to put a transfer on for those of you who have not ever used a transfer. And I did not bring my transfer over here, but I do know which one it is. So, hi, Melanie. How are you? Hi, Debbie. Thanks for following, girl. I appreciate that. Did you guys get to see Miss Jim a few minutes ago, who was on before me? She's making a gnome. I have never liked gnomes and never even tried to make a gnome, but after watching her and Justin make a gnome, it makes me want to. Good to see you too. This little dryer does the trick, y'all. It's worth the money. So I'm going to just, that's all I need on that middle part. So I'm going to let it finish drying by itself. This outside, I want it to be kind of a khaki tan color. And this goose feather I like, but it was still kind of light. And this one is buttered pecan, and it's by Folk Art. And it was a little too dark. So I'm going to mix these together and come up with the color that I have in my head. You know how that is. I know, Melanie, it's kind of weird, right? Gnomes aren't for everyone. But somebody told Miss, yeah, that's the lightest one. Miss Jim said a while ago, said, you have to be careful. You start making them, they take over your life. I thought that was funny. But hers was adorable. And Justin is so good with them too. He makes some amazing ones. But anyway, I have no idea what Wendy's going to do today. We talked the other day and she wasn't sure and I wasn't either. And then a couple of nights ago, she was on my live. I was doing a pumpkin and she said, I think I have it figured out. And I said, okay, mine's going to be birds. So here we go. Oh, you're asking Debbie. Sorry. I thought, no, I'm not from Georgia. But I am from North Carolina. And some of you who are new, if you'll come on and tell me where you're from. They do take over your life, Sherry. Oh, goodness. I don't know if I want anything to take over my life, but as cute as they are, some of them, it wouldn't be bad. It reminds me of having a new kitten or a new puppy. Once you create them. I mean, you know, they have a kind of a character of their own. Hi, Beverly. How are you? Let me turn this around so I can get to it better. This is a plaque. Oh, I got it in the wrong place. That's okay. It's just paint, right? This is a plaque that I picked up at, I believe, Dollar General. And I've used these for lots of things. Oh, I like this color. I do like this color. So that was a good choice. I'm just covering up this wood grain right here with this. It's kind of a khaki, so it's kind of a tan, good farmhouse color, even though this is not exactly farmhouse. Hi, Gail. Alice in Wonderland. Paint the roses wreath. Oh, she is working on Alice in Wonderland. Is it a birthday party for your granddaughter? She came on the other day, dressed in a top hat and a white lace dress. She was the rabbit. So cute. And Wendy's another one of those. I thought I was following Wendy for a while. And she came on my page. And it dawned on me that I hadn't seen Wendy's page in a while. So I go up to the top and look. Sure enough, I was not following Wendy either. So, from Mississippi. Glad to have you guys. I love these events for that reason. We can all just follow each other and learn new things. I've watched Miss Jim a lot, but I have never taken the time to just like stop and watch her. And today I found the time to do it. Okay. Let's see here. Just cleaning. Hi, Shanna. I gave my little sweet girls at church today. Let me get a baby wipe here. Well, I won't call it a tea, a brunch this morning. They're having a little event before some of these girls go back to school and asked me if I would do a brunch, actually a lunch. And I said, let's just do a brunch. So it started out to be something simple, and I ended up having some foo-foo stuff, candles, and stemware, and some silverware, and I know. So I was watching Miss Jen while I was doing dishes and cleaning up the rest of my kitchen before I came on. Hey, Mary Lou, how are you? Does anybody else use this craft dryer? I had one that was so loud. It was so horrible. And I got this one, and when you turn it on, it's so quiet, it almost makes you think it's not really working, but it does. I love it. What's everybody else doing today on this Saturday? Do you know, you guys, I'm starting to get the name in the crafting world of the Pumpkin Lady. I had somebody call me that yesterday, about 3 days ago. So I guess I'm going to be the Pumpkin Lady, right? Even though I'm not the only one doing pumpkins. It's just that time of year. Hey, Lisa Wakefield, how are you? Hi, Serena, how are you? It's getting there, y'all. It's just about dry. It is boring. I know it is to watch a crafter just paint and dry paint and paint and dry paint, but you know, could be worse. Oh goodness. Hey Ava, how are you? Our little brunch went sweet this morning. Okay, that seems to be dry enough. I believe it is. Let me get a little bit off the edge so I don't have to paint some more. I don't know if you guys can even see what I'm doing, and it's not important thus far, but we'll be in a minute. There we go. There we go. Usually somebody tells me to move my thing down. You guys didn't do that today. Where's my paint? There it is, there it is. Hi Esther. And I can't see comments as good as I could when they were up there, so I might miss a few. But I've got to keep up with the time too. I just need a dab of paint right there on that edge. I think I've got it pretty good the rest of the way. I don't think I missed any more. There we go. Hi, Katie. Yeah, you guys, I got 50 on here. That's awesome. And I've been on here 10 minutes. Yay. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to put a coat of polyacrylic on this because I'm getting ready to add a transfer. These birds, I love these birds. These are in the IOD transfer called, I believe it's called Baroque. Is that how you say it? Amazon, I think she said. Want my dryer? Are you guys wanting to know where I got my dryer? I missed that, I guess. Hi, Anna. And I have two quotes here. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use yet, to be honest with you. One is, his eye is on the sparrow and I know he watches me. And the other one says, it sings because it has a song to sing. A bird doesn't sing because it has an answer. And so I'm not sure. I found both of these. The one I've used quite a bit, but this one I just found. Let's see, did you do a way around here? Okay. I guess you guys are talking to each other. Hi, Debbie. You guys just chat. Okay. I'm going to put some polyacrylic on this, and the reason I am is because the transfer is IOD. If this transfer was Prima Redesign, I would put it on this exactly like it is, and it would love it and stick great. But sometimes IOD transfers don't. So, hi Becky. and Helen. How are y'all? So I'm going to put a top coat on this. Not only that, but I cut these out of my Cricut. So these are vinyl letters, and they go down on a slicker surface much better as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put a top coat on this and dry it. And then I'm going to, let me get a bowl for that over here, y'all. 1 second. Let me just get that paint out of my way. Hopefully I won't need it again. Hi, Mary. How are you? And Delma. Oh, you're Athens, Georgia. I have some relatives in Georgia. Well, actually, it's my sister-in-law's relatives. And they're, I forgot which part, though. I forgot which part of Georgia. Polyacrylic I used to seal. You guys, am actually a furniture designer. And I used polyacrylic as my #1 favorite top coat. And so I use it to seal a lot of things before or after a transfer. So I just go ahead and do the same thing on my crafts. Hi, Rhonda, how are you? It's pretty clear and it dries fast, and it's just polyacrylic. And I don't have the jar. I don't have the little tin thing it comes in because I put it all. This is what I do to most all my paints. I'm just getting a layer of polyacrylic on this, you guys, just to give it a little slick finish. And then after I do the transfer and it dries, I don't know if I'll do it with you guys. It depends on how much time I have. Hey, Sonia. It doesn't yellow. No, it doesn't. And I love it. I use polyacrylic on a lot of things. You can't play with it, though. It starts getting tacky pretty quick. So you brush it on and leave it alone. So when I'm doing furniture, I go back and forth, and move up, and I'm done. I don't keep going over it, because it will get, when it dries, it's a really slick finish, but if you keep playing with it, you end up with a rough finish. This craft is probably gonna go, whoo, I've only been on here, listen, 15 minutes. This craft is gonna go by pretty quick. But we'll fix some beads and a few other things to go with it. Hey, Sonia. Hey, Terry. How are you today, Sonia? That person you sent to me, I watch her a lot. Okay, let me look at this in the light, make sure I've got it all. No, I think I do. If you see a spot that doesn't look shiny, then you know you've missed a little spot when it's on chalk paint. As long as it's not started drying, because that will look the same way. Gosh, hey Phyllis, how are you? Okay, let me get out this quiet little dryer. I'm probably going to talk about this dryer for a month. I'm just amazed at this thing. It's Tim Holtz, by the way, y'all. And I've seen a lot of crafters using this, and I'm thinking, why are they using a blow dryer, and how did they find a blow dryer so quiet? Because this looks like a tiny version of the one I use all the time, and it is not. See, this is almost dry already. It doesn't take it long. Hi, Donna, how are you? Thanks for sprinkling, you guys. And if you're loving what you're seeing, throw some hearts up on the side. Facebook thinks it's a great big party, and they start sending people to you and all that stuff. Helen, Georgia. First time watching you from Nova Scotia. Awesome, Terry. I have a crafter I watch a lot, and she is in, maybe it's Nova Scotia. Miss Pat from Unique. And I have some relatives in Nova Scotia. Okay, that looks like it. Let me get some paint on the edges here while that's curing a little bit. It's not going to cure enough, but it'll be fine for now. Hey, Delma. I have another friend that comes in here and gives all those emojis. She is like the emoji queen. I have been doing, for those of you who don't know or haven't been in my, this brush is so flimsy, I've got to find this different brush for this or I'll be here all day. There we go. Chicago, welcome. Had to answer the phone. What are you making? I am making a plaque with birds today. No pumpkins. And that's what I was getting ready to say. For those of you who have not been on my page before, I have been doing 30 days of pumpkin, y'all. 30 days of pumpkins. I got up one morning a few weeks ago and thought, I've got all these ideas in my head for pumpkins. I'm just going to do 30 days of pumpkins. And tonight will be 21, I do believe. 21. So far, we have 20 done. We have 10 left. So we're on the home stretch. A newbie. Hi, Tanya. How are you? Tell me where you're from. Let me just get this edge done. It's crazy how paint dries darker sometimes. You have to be careful when you mix up paint or get paint because most all of it does dry darker, doesn't it? Especially in your house. I'm telling you what, you think you've got the right color paint, next thing you know, it's dry and you hate it. That's terrible. West Virginia. Oh, I love birds too. Going to be super cute. I hope so. It's not going to be on a pumpkin though. And I'm not positive I can be back on tonight to do one. But like I said last night, if I do, it might be around 9 o'clock. So for all you night owls out there. And that's the time I used to come on all the time anyway. Hi, Lorianne. How are you? And this is just a sign from Dollar General. And I've made several different kinds of signs with this style. Raining buckets. Y'all are finally getting some water on the ground. We had all that last week, but we haven't had just a little bit in the last few days here. It's starting to get crisp again though. Hey, Sue Ellen. How are you? It's kind of weird being on here in the afternoon at 3 o'clock, but I'm not sure. I think I'm kind of liking it. Especially on a Saturday. I'm just getting these edges right now. Hi, Charlene. Thanks for hopping on, y'all. Saturdays seem so busy. Are they for you guys? Do y'all have lots to do on Saturdays? Okay, let me get that dry on the edges just a little bit. Hi, Brenda. Okay. And I'm from North Carolina, and for those of you who hopped on a few minutes ago and weren't in here, my name is Marlene, and I am with Marley Grace Creations. The event we're doing today is Shanna's event, and thank you, Shanna, for inviting me to do this. It's Crafters Creations by Shanna, and Wendy from Bewitching, Simply Bewitching Crafts is going to be on after me. Awesome. Thanks, Sue Ellen. I think she said she's going to do something. Alice in Wonderland. Oh, thank you, Shanna. I love your wreath you made last night. Cute. I saw a reel a while ago, I believe, of your wreath. Am I right? Did I see a reel? Yeah, I saw it. I love to make reels. They're fun. Okay. Hi, Lisa. Welcome. I need to just wipe that a little bit. For some reason, that paint dried a different color with the poly on it. With the poly not on it, I should say. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Put a little more poly on it. Do y'all love bird stuff? You know, if I have to be careful because I'm always wanting to do a bird something, a bird transfer, a bird stencil, a bird nest, a bird something. Love them. Love to do bird stuff. That's just a little more polyacrylic. I had to go over a couple of places. So. Hi, Annetta. I promise I'm going to do more than paint and dry paint. I promise. Just about ready for the birds. Oh, I guess I'm new. Oh, Indiana. Hi, Jackie. I love bird stuff. You're sunflower crazy, Charlene? My daughter is sunflower crazy too. She absolutely loves anything sunflower. So I do a lot of crafts, and of course she gets the sunflower sometimes. Wooden Shutter, welcome. I don't think I've heard of your page before. Hi, Anne Marie. Hi, Linda. Welcome at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. All right, y'all. I think this is ready for the birds. Here we go. I think it'll be fun. Okay. Let me find my little stick. Let me grab a stick out of this drawer. Okay. These birds came from a transfer and from an IOD book. So I always, if I cut a transfer apart, you guys, I always stick blue tape on it to get it to stay together if it's not a whole page or still on the roll, because if this ever comes loose in your packet for whatever reason, away from this and sticks to anything else, your finger itself, whatever, you've ruined it. It's totally ruined. So I'm just going to carefully take it off, and you see my fingers are not touching any of the birds, because these birds are, they aren't paint. So if you touch these birds while you're moving it and take your finger off, this part of this transfer is going to be stuck on your finger. And you can touch it up with paint if you're real good at that. Oh, great. Thank you, Delma. Okay, can you guys see good enough? I know it's going to be upside down for you, but I've got to get this straight. So I'm just going to put the birds right here on this surface, and then I'm going to put some words above that. So I want, these grids help a lot, especially, let me make sure I got it. It looks pretty good on both sides. Let me move it over just a little bit. And once it's down, you got to commit, you guys. Okay, it's down. Let's hope it's even across. Hi, Connie. How are you? Okay. Now, see, it's down. And these grids, because I had a straight line there, these grids help me line this up. Now, I kind of had to eyeball this side and this side to try and get them the same. And if you really want them precise, if you're doing this to sell, if somebody has a, you know, a special order, you might need to get your ruler out and measure. Oh, I love this transfer, Shana. I love it. Okay, this craft stick comes in with each pack. And some transfers come in a long roll, you know, like a canister, and some are white, some are brown. This happens to be Prima Redesign. Most IODs are white hard plastic, and this one's wood. It does not matter. And if you ever lose your tool, you can, hey Susie Craig, how are you? You can use the back of a spoon. You can use your Cricut tool. This is like something I use when I do my Cricut stuff. You can use that. Anything that's hard on the end, anything. You can use the back of a paintbrush if it's got a round. Anything you can use to push this off. So once this is down, you've committed. If you try to pick it up, I'm sorry, but you're going to have a mess. And once you see it start to look like a kind of a shadow, then you know it's releasing. And you just rub, and just keep on rubbing. And you can pick every once in a while. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm going to show you. See the difference? See how dark this is and how light this is? You might not can tell. See, it's already partly down. That's how pretty it is. And you know, this is paint. When you transfer that on here, it's the same as if you painted it, hand painted it. And you can't sell it as something hand painted because it's not. I mean, you didn't do that. Hey, Joy. But if you ever miss a spot, pull it up too soon, have a spot missing, touch it with your finger, you can take some paint. Thanks for the heart, y'all. Float those hearts. Share me out, please. You can touch it up. I did a dresser for a friend, and I can't remember now what happened, but it was a big car, a big truck, and it had flowers in the back and all that stuff, and somehow it popped off too quick or something. I had a spot about that big, about as big as a 50-cent piece. And I thought, oh, I about cried. And she went, oh, because, you know, she just spent like $50 on a transfer. I said, it's okay, it's okay. So I sent her out of the room, and I got all my paints together, and I mixed up some colors on a little paper plate. And so I dabbed, you know, and touched it up to blend all the colors together. Oh, goodness. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. And I'll show it again in just a second. Thank you, Lisa. But anyway, when she came back in the room, I said, find the spot. And she went, I can't. I'm like, all right. Don't look too hard because, see the texture, paint's flat. The transfer's got a little sheen to it. But after you put your top coat on it, it's all going to be the same. So it can be fixed if you can. Hi, Kim. It can be fixed if you can mix up some paint. But this is one of my favorite favorite transfers. I've already sold several of these. Okay, and when you take it up slow, y'all. Don't rip it off like a Band-Aid. You just lift it up, and if there's any piece that you have, there's a tiny little speck. No, it's not. If you lift it up and there's a little piece maybe that's still on this, put it back down and rub, and it'll blend. It'll go right back down in there. Hey, Diane, how are you? Hi, Helen. Oh, this went down great. Oh, it's beautiful. This is my favorite. Okay, what I usually do, you got to burnish it too. And burnish it means you're rubbing it down. Okay, when you, if my finger was damp at all, if I had lotion or anything on my hands, if I just washed my hands, just use baby wipe or whatever. If my hands had any moisture at all, do not use your hands because you're going to rub your transfer up. It'll kind of roll up. I sometimes take this, and there's a matte side and a shiny side. Fold it so you'll have the shiny side and just put it down and just rub. And that'll keep your fingers from touching it and get the same effect. I love using my finger. I can tell if there's a bubble anywhere, if the edges are all down. What's time? Okay, I got 25 minutes. We're doing great. Thank you, Melanie. Different than a pumpkin, huh, girl? Hi, Karen. Hi, Debbie. I love the birds, too. Oh, it's great. Perfect, perfect. Okay, that's what we have so far. And I love that. I wanted to kind of match this up with this and some of the brown in the bird. And I think it looks great. Thank you. I will keep some new. I can't see that transfers. Oh, I love transfers. And I always keep my sticks. You guys, when you throw through transfer, you've used it all, throw your stick in a drawer or something. Oh, thank you, Melanie. I use these sticks for a lot of things. And when I'm checking, if I want to check this size, you know, this is perfect for checking. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay, now I have two. Let me see which one I think looks. I have two sayings here. One says, it sings because it has a song to sing. A bird doesn't sing because it has an answer. That was a quote that I found on Pinterest about birds. Oh, right. 70, girl. Thank you. And, but then this one I've used several times, and it said, for his eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. And that's probably my favorite, and that's the one I'm going to use today. So I'm going to show you how. Now I cut this out with my Cricut. And so I'm going to get, I'll show you my favorite tool to use when I'm putting stuff. My clipboard. You know why? Because this is smooth and it's not rough at all. Hi, Debbie. Thank you, Diane. I see that. Awesomeness, y'all. Thanks for sharing me out. This is great. Okay, so this is transfer tape. I buy it in a big old roll because I'll probably, you know, use it a lot. And so, if I can get it to lay down. What I'm going to do is take a piece about this size and I'm going to cut it. I'll show you in just a second. I'm going to need, you can use the same piece of transfer tape twice, 3 or 4 times if you put it back on its back. And I'm going to use this one twice and show you how to save some transfer tape and money because it's not real cheap either. I mean, it goes a long ways, but okay. I am going to take this transfer tape I just cut. Hey, Carol, how are you? Welcome. Guys, you get 75 and I'll give away 3 napkins. And they're bird napkins. I don't have them right here, but I'll show them to you in a minute. Well, you get the back off of this. I might waste all my time. No, I still have 20 minutes. Okay. All right. Thank goodness for the grids, right? Okay. And this is another thing. You know, it doesn't have to be straight to work. It's great if you get it straight. This kind of suctions, so you got to be careful and hold that down till you get it just like you want it. Because once it's down, you can't pick it back up, because the whole goal is for those letters to be there. So there we go. Oh, and I messed the first letter up, but I'm going to fix it right now. Let me put it back down. The joys of Cricut. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now it's down on my transfer tape. And you just take, I take my little tool. I totally did that wrong the other way. I get nervous. Yeah, I do too sometimes. And so I just go over this really, really good and get it to suck up onto that transfer tape. This is the key to getting it to stick on there. And good transfer tape matters too. Now, if it's something that's, I'm going to do a stencil or something, I go to the Dollar Tree and get the dollar roll. Okay, now it's going to be on this. See what's happening? It's coming off of this. This is where I cut it on the Cricut. It's coming off of this. And if you're real lucky, it's all going to come off on there. Yes, there we go. Now, I'm going to put, is this the first line? Yes, it's the first line. I'm hoping that those grids are gonna, let me move this out of my way. I'm hoping that those grids are gonna help me get this straight. 77, you guys, whoa. I'll draw a name in a minute for some napkins, and I'll show you the napkins. Okay, I want it right there, so I'm gonna use that grid. Now I've got to look at each side of my holes here and try to eyeball this. I'm kind of a eyeball kind of girl. I don't, my husband gets out the tape measure and all that stuff, and I don't. Sometimes I regret that, but you know, it's how I roll. I love how this is turning out. Thank you, Beverly. It's going to be in my auction too, girl. It is going to be in the auction. Now, I take this tool, just like I got it onto the transfer sheet, and then I go over it really, really good. That's the reason I wanted the paint to cure a little bit and to get that polyacrylic down. Now, if I'm real lucky, it's gonna stick. Woohoo, 80. You guys, if I get to 100, I'll do twice napkins. I'll do napkins 2 times. Okay. And you guys, if you want to follow me and you're not, go up there and hit those 3 buttons. If you see the word following, then you already are. If you see the word follow, that means it's asking you if you want to follow. Okay. Where is my other? Here it is. Okay. Let me get my stuff, my ducks in a row here. Oh, hi, Kelly. Thanks for hopping on. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing with this one, and this is the bottom one. I'm just going to kind of hold it like this so I can use my fingers here to hold that down until I get it. I would love a Cricut, but don't think, you know what? I have so many people say the Cricut is so intimidating. I'm scared to death of it. I'm not sure why, but that's one of the things that when I got it was like second nature. But I'll tell you what I did. Now, where's my little tool? There it is. My desk is little. My daughter got a Cricut, and I just loved it. It fascinates me, and it still does when I just watch that thing cut. And I use it to make stencils. I use it to monogram. I put monograms on a lot of things. I do t-shirts, I do ball caps, I do cups, I do window stencil, sticker, you know, the window decals, lots of stuff. And I don't have any, hi AB, how are you? I don't have any of that stuff on my Etsy shop yet because I haven't taken the time to put it there, but I will. Oh, thank you, Beverly. But I love my Cricut. Love, love, love it. Just like this. This, I wanted it to be this way. And instead of going and paying somebody else or funding a sticker or whatever you call them, I'm like, I know what I want it to say. I'm just going to go make it. So I did. Okay. Now, I've got that one down. Okay. You saw I didn't do that right because I'm talking. I need to do this. And this gets it stuck to your transfer. And now I'm using this same transfer strip 2 times. I probably could use it 2 more. Oh, thank you, AB. I'm happy you're on. I see 89, y'all. Okay, here's my next set of words. Let me get it down here. I have 17 minutes left. Okay, let me get this just where I want this. I've got to get it as even as I can. I've got to eyeball this better. Here we go. Now my husband will come and look at this and say, oh, do you know that's Cricut? Like, please don't tell me that. It's fine. Hey Joyce, how are you? And Lisa. Okay, now I'm using my tool again, right? I'm telling you, this thing is worth money. And you can get, this one is my Cricut one, but I've got one that I love to use. I don't even know where it is right now. I got it at the Dollar Tree. And you can get a lot of these tools at the Dollar Tree, so don't spend a lot of money on the tools for this thing. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. I hope that doesn't come up. I hope it stays. I hope it stays. Yes, it's going to stay now. Nope. Hold on a minute. That K doesn't like that surface for some reason, but I'm going to make it work. Yes, awesomeness. It's done. I don't think I want to fool with that anymore. Okay. Here you go. That's pretty darn straight, you think? 102? Y'all are too awesome. Okay, I'm going to scroll. I'm not going to look. I promise. I'm not going to look. Let me scroll way back. Let me see where I am. My finger is on Stacy. Stacy, you get napkins. I'm going to do one more, you guys. I'm going to go down and up and down and up and down and up. And I'm not going to look. AB Peach and Stacy. Stacy, I probably can't say your last name right, and I bless your heart, your sweet friend. But anyway, Stacy, I have your address. AB, I have your address too. Awesome. So I will send you, let me grab these napkins and I'll show you what you just got. 1 minute, you guys. Are these cute or what? They're adorable. I love them. Anyway, I will send you guys some napkins. Okay, I have 15 minutes. We can do this. I want to put beads for a hanger on this. So I'm going to set that aside. And I think these beads need to be cream. Yes. I think they need to be cream, just like the middle of that. I think that's what they need to be. Just coming on, Joyce. You know, this is not the easiest thing in the world to do, but we're going to make it happen. I'm just going to put some tape down, do this real quick. And I'm going to be in another event, I think in October. I can't remember what the date is, but I'll let you know before. With Connie and her sister. Oh, I wish I could remember her page name. Connie, are you in here? I am so bad. I'm going to have to make myself a note and start writing people's page names down. I know your name, but if you're not in here under your page name, hey Aurora. Let me go back up to, yay, love the birds. I do too, Karen, love them. They are a hoot. I watched them this morning. Did you watch their page this morning? They were playing a game, and I said, oh my gosh, I want to be there with y'all. That looks like so much fun. Jump off. Okay, Wendy, bye. You guys follow Wendy in about 10 minutes or so. She's going to be on and Simply Bewitching Crafts. Her name is Wendy. She's going to do something, Alice in Wonderland, I think. Hey, Crafting with a Knee. I ran across your page today too, somewhere. Maybe it's because you're in this lineup, aren't you? Are you in this lineup today? I believe so. That's why I found you. What time are you on? Did you watch them this morning? They are so funny. Sweet. I love them both. I'm thinking these beads need to be the color of the center of that. And it'll just make it look really neat. You know? Yes. What time, Nee? What time are you going on? Oh, at 7. Awesome. And this event, you guys, goes on. Go look on my page. This crafting event is on there in the schedule. Look on my page. It goes on through 9 o'clock tonight. I won't get to watch everybody the whole time because, you know, 5 o'clock is my grandson's birthday party, and I probably get banned from the family if I'm watching a craft at 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock. So I will have to catch the replay because I want to see everybody. Hey, Miss Barb, how are you? Okay, just about there with these beads, you guys. Well, no, one side. You know, they hide, these little things hide from you. Okay, 10 minutes. Y'all, I need a medal. I need a medal. 10 minutes and I'll have this craft done. So, I'm going to have to start doing some quicker crafts at night, it looks like. But some of these ladies that follow me at night is like, no, do another one. I'm like, Okay, it's about, let's see. Y'all see, I'm sticking this to tape so I can get, so it'll stay put, right? And just dabbing it. And I may have to go back too in just a little while after this dries good and lay it sideways and just touch these beads up, because these little spots just hide. You think you got it all and next thing you know you don't. Okay, let me dry these and put it together and you can see how the, there's this quiet dryer again. Okay, let me get that out of my way. Whew. There we go. Oh, thank you, Debbie. I cannot pronounce your name. I'm sorry. You guys are so sweet. Okay. Did I tell you how much I love my dryer? Oh gosh, I can't stand it. If these things are dry, y'all. I'm telling you what, I wished I'd have discovered this thing long ago. Okay, let me get, love the stuff in my background. Oh, thank you. Those are some of the pumpkins that we've been doing. And I'm not sure what we're going to do tonight, but I want to show you something. Which one's hand painted? Do you know? Can you tell? Let me know what you think. All right, let me get these beads in here. Oh, I'll tell you, I have a lot of people in here right now I cannot pronounce. That's kind of scary. I'm going to have to restring these because I think well, let me try. The big one. Yeah, the big one. Yeah, you guys know you've already seen my reel. But yes, the big one is painted. And it was a lot easier. I'm struggling here, y'all. No, the smaller one I bought. The smaller one is real ceramic. The big one is just a one of the foam pumpkins that's hand painted. And I may come on tonight and show you how to do that. It's really easier than you think. I'm just going to string this through here and try my best to get a knot. As short as it is, I'm not sure. You have not seen me till today. Well, Jackie, I'm glad you're here. Madalena, I have not heard that name before. I love it. Well, yes, how beautiful the sun looks. Thank you. I'm going to have to restring this really fast. I can do it. I can do it. In 5 minutes, I can do it. I'm pretty sure I can. Yes, we're going to do it. Piece of tape. Let me get it on the... Guys, let me give you a hint. If you get a friend request, why is it so hard to say? From somebody that you don't know, best thing you can do is let me know if you think it came off my page, and I will ban them. Thank you, AB. You guys are sweet. This is not going to work neither. That's the wrong size. Here we go. Anyway, you've seen me use a Cricut thing, and you've seen me use a transfer. Transfers are easy. Oh my gosh, they're so fun. I'm so excited. I had, what, 109? I have 5 minutes. Y'all think I can do this thing in 5 minutes? I love the birds too. It is a IOD transfer, y'all. The birds are. Well, this thing is a piece of junk. I think I'm going to have to string this without you. But I will post it if we run out of time in a minute. I will post it. And I will probably make a reel, you know. Here we go. This is better. Now if I can get this done really quick. Hello, my fellow. Oh, Barb. Don't you love Barb? She is a mess. A mess. We love her. Okay. I can't ban that person, but I will in a little while. So just be careful. Some of these names in here that you can't pronounce that you might be getting, because I know we have a stink bug in the house. Just be careful. Hey, Penny. Are we getting it? We are getting it. I've got 3 minutes. I feel like I'm running a race. Anyway, you guys, I will be hopping off of here in just a couple of minutes. I see it's 4:01. I'm going to string these beads without you. You guys hop over to see Wendy at Simply Bewitching Crafts. Thanks for hopping on, and thanks for the numbers. Awesomeness. I'll send 2 of you some napkins. And I look forward to seeing a lot of you again. Have a good afternoon. Bye.